Hello YouTube, Film Buff 06 here with my review of The Escape Artist, which was split into 3 episodes. The last 2 I watched last night, and episode 3 I watched this afternoon. And this was a recent broadcast. It broadcast throughout the last 3 Tuesdays, and it's the creation of writer David Wollstonecraft. The story is that junior barrister Will Burton, played by David Tennant himself, he has got a reputation for never losing a single case, and that's because he has a special talent for proving to various juries that most of the clients that he defends are to be proven not guilty. Hence his motto: "Everyone deserves a defense," which, by the way, becomes the metaphor of the story. Anyway, unfortunately, when his talents lead to the sudden acquittal for murder of this psychopath named Liam Foyle, played by Toby Kebbell, what happens is that Foyle ends up murdering Will's wife, Kate, played by Ashley Jensen, and then is arrested and recharged again for murder, and Will's courtroom nemesis, Maggie Gardner, played by Sophie Okonedo, announces to Will that she will be defending Foyle against Will, who wants to see justice being done by any means necessary. Now, and that is the story, and that is the overall story of this series. Now, I know what you all might be asking me. What did I think of The Escape Artist? 2 simple words: bloody fantastic. I mean, this was bloody fantastic. This was thrilling, suspenseful. It kept me on the edge of my seat all the way through. It was just amazing. It was just amazing. I'm completely lost for I'm almost completely lost for words. The script that Wollstonecraft's script is brilliant, is intelligently written. Brian Walsh's direction is just genius, and the performances in this, most of the performances in this are just excellent, especially David Tennant and Toby Kebbell. 2013 has literally been David Tennant's year in terms of the amounts of TV work that he's done. He's done the Spies of Warsaw, which I quite enjoyed. He did Broadchurch, which is one of the best detective TV dramas of this year. He's done The Politician's Husband, which is really good, and of course next Saturday, and of course this Saturday he is coming back. We all know he's coming back as the 10th Doctor, alongside Matt Smith in The Day of the Doctor, which again I cannot wait for. Anyway, and in here again he just blows it out of the ballpark. I mean he is just brilliant. I mean, in everything he's in. I mean, the guy can act really, really, really well. And Toby Kebbell is brilliant in here as this sinister, and brilliant and just scary in this as this sinister, slimy, weaselly, psychopathic, young and charming, but sinister, scary, and really quite weaselly guy. He's to me, he's sort of a genetic splice between Verbal from The Usual Suspects and Norman Bates from Psycho. That is just how terrifying I thought Toby Kebbell's performance was. And I mean, Toby Kebbell, like Tennant, is a good actor in his own right. I mean, in everything he's in. I mean, he's been in. He was in everything he's in, whether it be in Dead Man's Shoes, the Shay Meadows film, in Guy Ritchie's Rock and Roller, he was in The Sorcerer's Apprentice alongside Nick Cage, and he was also in an episode of Black Mirror, which is a fantastic series anyway. Plus Nick Hooper's haunting music was just amazing to listen to. And that's all I can say about this. And that's just almost all I can say about The Escape Artist. Also, the pacing was just spot on. I mean, just spot on. I mean, there was never a dull moment. Nothing that bored me or confused me all the way through. It was just, the pacing was just spot on and moved at exactly the right pace. And I think that's all I can say about this, about The Escape Artist. I had a really good time watching all three episodes of this series, and seriously, if you are a David Tennant fan, I do recommend this to you very, very highly. Just go and check this out, and I am going to give The Escape Artist a perfect rating of 10 out of 10. Wow. Now, and as they say, case closed. Now, feel free to comment below and let me know your your thoughts on The Escape Artist. Did you enjoy this as much as I did? Plus, feel free to subscribe to my channel. And my next video is going to be the first of many that I'm planning to be doing throughout this week. Possibly two per day or otherwise. Of like special Doctor Who reviews. You know, I'm going to do a few short Doctor Who reviews. I'm not going to be doing episode reviews per se, or story reviews per se, but I'm planning to be reviewing some specially made shorts, based on Doctor Who. That includes one that was made for the Doctor Who proms, also some shorts that were made for children in need and comic relief, and if possible, I can also fit in the upcoming An Adventure in Space and Time, which airs this Thursday. If that's possible, I will review that either on the day or on Friday, and I will be watching, and again, I will be watching The Day of the Doctor on Saturday instead of X Factor. But I don't think I'm going to be reviewing it on the day. I will watch it, but I'm going to probably let a review of this episode. I'm going to possibly wait to do a review of The Day of the Doctor for when I get it on DVD, if that's possible. And that is just a bit of a schedule update. And until then, do take care, everyone, and review adjourned.